Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. When mentioning the most tyrannical emperors in Chinese history, the name Qin Shi Huang is unavoidable. Known as one of the most ruthless rulers, he is also celebrated as a genius with extraordinary influence, credited with overthrowing 6 feudal states and unifying the country. This monumental achievement marked the beginning of a powerful era in Chinese history. More than 2,000 years later, his legacy and the artifacts from his reign continue to fascinate archaeologists and history enthusiasts alike. So, who was Qin Shi Huang? What were his accomplishments, and what impact did he leave behind? Let's delve deeper into his story. Who was Qin Shi Huang? Qin Shi Huang, whose birth name was Yingzheng, was born on February 18, 259 BCE, and died on September 10, 210 BCE. He is also known by the title Qin Shi Huangdi. Yingzheng was the 31st ruler of the Qin state in Chinese history and the first emperor to unify China. He accomplished this feat by waging wars and conquering 6 feudal states, thereby ending the warring states period that had persisted since the 5th century BCE. Ascending to the throne at the age of 13, Yingzheng initially ruled under the regency of Chancellor Lu Buwei due to his youth. At 38, he officially declared himself emperor, reigning for 25 years. Unlike the monarchs of the Shang and Zhou dynasties, who referred to themselves as kings, Yingzheng adopted the title Qin Shi Huang, meaning first emperor. He decreed that future rulers would continue this title in a sequence tied to his reign. Yingzheng's origins are recorded in various historical accounts. He was the son of Ying Yiren, a prince of the Qin state who was held hostage in the Zhao state to strengthen diplomatic ties. His mother, Lady Zhao, was renowned for her beauty and musical talent and was originally a concubine of Lu Buwei, a wealthy merchant. In a calculated move, Lu Buwei introduced Lady Zhao to Ying Yiren, paving his way to political power. Historical records suggest that Yingzheng's paternity was controversial, with rumors claiming Lu Buwei might have been his biological father. Growing up under this cloud of suspicion, Yingzheng harbored resentment toward Lu Buwei, striving to establish himself as a wise and formidable leader to reclaim power and authority. At 21, just a year before officially assuming full control, Yingzheng took decisive action against those who challenged his rule, including Lu Buwei and his mother, the Empress Dowager Zhao. He initiated a purge, executing dissenters and consolidating his authority. Lu Buwei was eventually exiled and committed suicide, paving the way for Yingzheng to focus on national stability. Qin Shi Huang unifies China. By the time Yingzheng fully assumed power, the Qin state was already a dominant force, thanks partly to Lu Buwei's earlier governance. Seizing this momentum, Yingzheng embarked on a campaign to unify China under his rule. His conquest began with the state of Han, the weakest neighboring state. Qin forces swiftly subdued Han, followed by victories against Zhao, Qin's old adversary. By 222 BCE, the states of Yan, Wei, Chu, and Qi also fell. Within a decade, Yingzheng achieved what had seemed impossible, unifying China after centuries of division. In 221 BCE, he declared himself Qin Shi Huang, emphasizing his unprecedented status as the first emperor and establishing a hereditary system of imperial succession. Governance and policies under Qin Shi Huang. After consolidating his empire, Qin Shi Huang focused on stabilizing the country and suppressing dissent. To counter threats from the Xiongnu nomads in the north, he deployed General Meng Tian with an army of 300,000 soldiers. He also initiated the construction of the Great Wall, connecting pre-existing walls built by the states of Qin, Zhao, and Yan, and expanding them into a massive fortification. The construction involved over 300,000 workers, including peasants, prisoners, and soldiers who labored under harsh conditions. Many perished, leading to the Great Wall being nicknamed the world's longest cemetery. This project, which began under Qin Shi Huang, was completed during the Ming Dynasty and stretches over 13,000 miles today. Internally, Qin Shi Huang implemented strict policies to consolidate power. He ordered the confiscation and destruction of weapons among civilians and melted them down to create giant statues outside his palace in Shenyang. He also suppressed intellectual dissent by burning books and executing Confucian scholars in an infamous campaign known as burning of books and burying of scholars. Despite his authoritarian rule, Qin Shi Huang introduced reforms that transformed China. He standardized the written script, currency, and measurements, fostering economic and cultural unification. His centralization of power laid the foundation for a unified Chinese state. The final years of Qin Shi Huang. In his later years, Qin Shi Huang became obsessed with immortality, fearing assassination and death. He commissioned hundreds of alchemists and physicians to create an elixir of life and undertook 37 imperial tours to find it. Historical accounts claim that when these efforts failed, over 480 scholars and physicians were executed. In 210 BCE, during one of these tours, Qin Shi Huang fell ill and died in Shakyu at the age of 50. Before his death, he ordered his eldest son, Fu Su, to return to the capital to succeed him. However, the emperor's death led to political turmoil, and the Qin Dynasty soon collapsed under peasant uprisings in 206 BCE. Legacy and Mausoleum of Qin Shi Huang. Qin Shi Huang was buried in a vast mausoleum in Lintong District, Shanxi Province. The burial complex, which took 38 years to complete, featured an underground palace designed like a pyramid and was guarded by the famous Terracotta Army. The construction reportedly claimed the lives of over 700,000 workers, many of whom were buried alive to protect its secrets. The mausoleum remains one of the most remarkable archaeological sites in the world, symbolizing both the grandeur and brutality of Qin Shi Huang's reign. Conclusion. Despite his reign lasting only 15 years, Qin Shi Huang's accomplishments profoundly impacted Chinese history. His unification of China and his sweeping reforms shaped the nation for millennia, earning him recognition as both a visionary and a tyrant. While his methods were harsh, his legacy as the first emperor of China continues to captivate and inspire fascination worldwide. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.